So there's nothing that I know that you don't know. We are really all same. There's one spirit moving through everything and everyone equally. So why am I sitting here and you're sitting there? Why is that? I've been sitting there for a long time. Long time. Many years. Why? Because I had not the capacity to fully acknowledge this sameness. I felt very lonely. I felt very separate. And although my life was very easy, I was suffering so much. And this suffering was only because this sense of I was so prominent. This sense of being. It seems so obvious that we are. And we see ourselves as a person, a human being, that is born, lives for a while and dies. It's so obvious. This is our body. This is me. This is my name. This is my life. This is what I do. And all of that. It seems so obvious, And this is actually the basis misunderstanding. That we imagine ourselves to be somebody. And for a while, it seems to serve us, and we want to become something. We want to become a good painter, a good doctor, or we want to travel, and we want to find a relationship, and we want children, and we want success, or we want a recognition, or all of that. But I think everybody comes to a point in their lives where you see, well, actually, it's meaningless. When I'm not in my circle where everybody appreciates me and sees how successful I am and all of that, when I'm alone in my bed, oh gosh. So, it's so superficial. It is so here and gone, So when you identify with your job, your position, your money, your car, your partner, whatever, it is all very fragile. It's here and gone. And it never really fulfills. Never really. There's always, when you are very honest, there's always something that is never really fulfilled. It may take some of the loneliness and sense of separation and the suffering away, but this fulfilled heart seems to disappear at the horizon again and again and again and again. And we attempt to fulfill our goals. And for a moment we are satisfied, for a moment we are happy, maybe for a day or so. And then again we need to find another goal to achieve, something to achieve. And this is how we live our lives, running after our goals, goal. We fulfill it, we achieve it, and we move on, and there's always this sense of, it's not enough. And for the people, who come to this point, it is not enough. And when the success is no longer enough, and your identity is no longer enough, and the church cannot fulfill you, and the belief systems are falling apart, and no philosophy will do it, you come to these gatherings where an attempt is being made to undermine all your belief systems. Because you put your world and yourself together in a package of ideas, and none of it is really true. When you acknowledge that from top to toe and inside out, fully and totally, all the world and yourself that you have put together by your ideas is falling apart, and you live as present, just as you're present, And you do not need an identity, and you do not need any belief, conviction, or conclusion to support life. Life is very happy without you. And you will find out that you will be much happier without you. And that is the great big realization and shift in your life. That at some point you come to acknowledge that life, you, is better off without you. So the whole thing of these gatherings is to maybe inspire you to touch your heart where all this wisdom resides, where all this totality that you are, resides. It's only forgotten or overlooked or ignored or denied. That's all. So in your awakening journey, you travel from your beliefs to the heart of all and everything, from your mind to your heart, from no to yes, from ignoring to acknowledging, from doubt to being free of doubt. And all the people who testify from this mystery that cannot really be spoken, so it can only be a testimony, they have gone the same journey. Everybody goes the same journey in their unique way. Everybody's life is unique, everybody's journey is unique, but we all go through from this denial of your wisdom heart to acknowledging your wisdom heart, from beliefs to no longer needing any support of any belief. You come to rest in your heart of all, in your wisdom heart. You bring the totality of your being to rest in your heart. And this loneliness that was my companion for so long was at some point completely dissolved. And what a freedom is that? What a freedom is it to be nobody? That you do no longer need to be anybody, and that this sense of being is no longer prominent in your life, but you see that this is totally transparent. So we are living in a fantastic time when so many people offer these gatherings and where you can drink, where you can charge yourself. There are amazing books. There's so much now. And we are living times of massive changes where there's so much more light permeating. So what a fantastic time to wake up and to come home into yourself, to live your life natural, just as you are. You do no longer need to be anybody special. You do no longer need to be anybody at all. You just merge with all of life. All of life. You acknowledge all of life. And you merge with all of life. That is such a relief. When you do no longer need to be a particular way, when you do no longer need to behave a particular way, to believe a particular way, to feel a particular way, nothing. All of life, you're just this vacancy where all of life can come as it does. And all of life can go as it does. That's all, my friends. Yeah. That's all.